Hello Dota community, this is a Storm Spirit jungle guide that should get you to a similar net worth and level as the solo lane by the 6 to 7 minute mark. The first thing you need to do is buy a bottle and then get over to the heavy camp before 18 seconds after game start. When the game timer ticks to 19, you want to lay your first static remnant and then lay 2 more, take a sip of your bottle and walk out of the spawn radius. You can always kill the heavy camp before the 1 minute mark, but if you get hell bears you won't be able to kill the light camp afterwards. Ideally you'll have 2 bottle charges after you kill the heavy camp so you have enough health and mana to easily kill the light camp. After the light camp is dead you need to run back to base in order to heal up and refill your bottle. Because the light camp was killed, you need to port to the tier 2 at mid in order to make the 2 minute stack on the heavy camp. The easiest way I found to kill the stack is the way that I do it in the video, kiting them around the trees. It's really important that you don't take too much damage and you try and make your static remnants and overloads hit as many targets as possible. The camp has to die before the 3 minute mark for the jungle to really work, so it will take a bit of practice. If you have enough health and mana to kill the light camp afterwards, you should do that. It takes 25 seconds to run from the light camp to the center of the fountain without boots, and it takes 20 seconds with boots, so that's something to keep in mind. If you're ever leaving the fountain 30 seconds past the minute, that's when you know you should buy a port so you can make the stack in time. I usually don't skill Electric Vortex until level 7, but you can get only 2 levels of Static Remnant and 1 level of Overload and still be fine to do the jungle. You essentially just repeat the steps up to this point, stacking the heavy camp, killing the light camp and walking back to the fountain. You can do it for as long as you want, but I usually like to leave the jungle at about 6 minutes. If there's time to kill the light camp before you have to stack the heavy camp, then you should do that, provided you're above level 3 so that you won't need all of the bottle charges to kill the heavy camp. I'll talk more about contingency plans and ideal spawns on the second part of the video, where is the dire side jungle. At 651, I'm 4th for net worth and tied 3rd for highest level. Alright, on this dire side jungle I get hellbears first, which forces me to use all of my bottle charges to kill them, and so I can't go and kill the light camp. Because I don't kill a light camp, that means I have enough time to just walk back to the heavy camp in order to stack it at the 2 minute mark. Even though I might have had time to kill the light camp before I stack the heavy camp, you need full health and mana and all the bottle charges to ensure that you can actually kill the double stacked heavy camp. The best spawn to get in the heavy camp would just be satyrs because they give the most gold and EXP and they're very easy to kill. A troll and a hellbear camp is probably the most difficult to kill without taking a lot of damage, which will slow you down because you have to use a lot of bottle charges. If you get double troll spawns, you can usually just tank them and spam your spells in order to kill them quickly. To increase efficiency, you can always static run when you have fountain regen so that you start with an overload charge. The first Radiant side jungle is more typical of the movements you usually make when you do this because I didn't get a hellbear first. I've put some extra information in the comment section which might be helpful, so I'd recommend reading that. Thank you for watching the video this far. If you enjoyed it or found it helpful, please leave some feedback in the comment section. Based on the feedback I got for this video, I was also considering making guides for some other heroes. Not necessarily unorthodox ones, just the most efficient ways of doing some of the standard jungles. So it would be swell if you could let me know if that's something that you are interested in. And this time I am 3rd for XP per minute and 3rd for net worth.